the window of a lovely senorita, and she smiled while I softly played my penny serenade.
In December 1938, citizens of London, England are uneasy. In September, they had listened to their Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain announce that he had reached an agreement with Adolf Hitler that they would have peace in our time.
This morning, I had another talk with the German Chancellor, Herr Hitler. And here is the paper which bears his name upon it as well as mine. Some of you perhaps have already heard what it contains, but I would just like to read it to you. We, the German Führer and Chancellor, and the British Prime Minister have had a further meeting today and are agreed in recognizing that the question of Anglo-German relations is of the first importance for the two countries and for Europe. We regard the agreement signed last night and the Anglo-German naval agreement as symbolic of the desire of our two peoples never to go to war with one another again.
Not long after Mr. Chamberlain's announcement, Adolf Hitler's army invaded Czechoslovakia.
Deutschland hat so viel Schlechtes überdauert, dass es seine glanzvollste Wiederauferstehung erst recht überdauern wird.
Britain's people were hopeful that the United States of America might intervene in European matters. But citizens of London became even more uneasy as the American president announced America's intent to not become involved in European matters.
Since 1931, the use of force instead of the council table has constantly increased in disputes between nations. Last January, I told the Congress that a war which threatened to envelop the world in flames has been averted. But it has become increasingly clear that peace is not assured.
The employees of a London cosmetic shop had stood in the dark around the radio in the owner's office after their boss had gone home. They had listened to the news that seemed to imply imminent danger for themselves and for all citizens of Great Britain. Hammersley's Perfumery is an old establishment firm of high repute, founded by the present owner's grandfather. It is a pleasing old shop, comfortable, hospitable, and with an air of stability about it. On this particular Saturday evening, the Christmas season is in full swing. The perfumery is filled with customers. Seasonal noises from the street can be heard each time the door opens. The level of sales is so high, Mr. Hammersley himself needs to also wait on customers. Even though the harbingers of war occupy the subconscious mind of salespeople and customers alike, the overriding concern of all deals with the mundane matters of how well one looks and how well one smells to others. The social interactions of the people within this microcosm reveal the common concerns of common people everywhere. Whom shall I love? Will that person love me? Will that person be faithful to me? How happy would we be together? Will I still have a job? What time is it? How much longer do I have to perform this silly job before I get to go home?